Hi all, and welcome to the video. In this one, it's Let's Build a Toon Series 6, number 32. So, as you can see, I'm in Inferno. And yes, unfortunately, it is another dailies run. Oh joy, muck joyousson. Actually, let's take a different exit today. Now, normally I upload or produce, whatever you want to think of it, as a AO video at least every 2 days. I kind of feel like one every day is a bit too much kind of deal. You know, people kind of burn out. Oh, it's looking nice. But yeah, I mean, it's gotten pretty repetitive this week. It is just doing dailies. So I've left slightly bigger gaps. And also, if you've noticed, I've started a playthrough of the original Deus Ex, which to me was a pretty bloody amazing game, if not one of the best games I ever played back in the day. I've got a chaotic heckler somehow. And pet walk not working, thank you. Where is it? Okay, pretty good. Let's go with that, and I've got no healy either. So, righty, if you could mez it while we wait for the other pets to actually arrive. Oh, I thought that was Lefty over there. It's not, it's a Mortig. Well done. Question, does miniaturization buffer engine not give all death anymore? No. Okay, I've no idea where my pets are. It's getting a bit silly now. And I don't have a heal pet. Where the hell are they? Tiresome. Why was it I decided to come this way for a change? Don't know, but I'm getting a bit bored. Why am I pet? Where are they anyway? Have they disappeared? I've still got them on my pet window. Where the hell are they? I'm going to end up dragging the bloody what's it with me, aren't I? Where are my pets? I'm going to go zone. I think I'm going to have to. I'm going to try one more time. Oh, well done. Thank you for eventually joining me. Now I've got a bunch of ads I don't even want, you know? Come on. What is it? A TIG. Alright, let's just destroy the TIG and then we can actually get on. You inconvenient swine. God, these things absolutely used to destroy this character. Yes, they did. Used to destroy him, something shocking actually. Not so much anymore. I haven't perked my pet. Why do I always forget that, yet always remember it on engineer? So bizarre. Aren't you dead yet? Yes, now he is. And you will drop absolutely diddly squat. I think I've remembered why I don't bother coming this way. Oh, God, I've got the same bloody heckler again. Alright, my pet's actually going to make it this time. Come here. Urgh. That heckler just given up. Let's just... Yeah, it has. Okay. Could always do a quick check with a med pack. Right, okay. Let's begin our day with a nice healthy look for a doja. Just debuff anything that comes near me. There you go. Attack that one. No, not on that guy. You know, because normally we come out of the Sorrow exit and run that way. But it shouldn't really matter. Oh, no, but we've got our remains of a tagging device, which is close. It's like everybody bloody knows me. Which I actually really like. It's kind of cool. Okay, we've got one down here. Zoom out a little bit. But then I feel slow when I'm running, you see. That's the thing. No. We did incredibly well the other day. We came out, I think we killed one zombie. Or was it 2 zombies and it dropped? Which is always pretty nice. I see you. I see you. You think I don't see you? I see you. Let's check this one before we carry on. No? Okay, we're on you now. The metaphysicist. We'll see you now. Getting close to having my chicken now. Yeah, it is an awesome pet, but it makes it worth getting the shrinking nano for. Nothing on you either. Okay. Let's go for you. And your 3 friends over there. They can come play too. Yes, they can. These things are now dropping as quickly as they should be. Starting to feel like more of a complete kind of tomb now. Starting to feel a little more hopeful. Really? A green Hothian? We found a green Hothian. Woohoo. Awesome. Okay, I have lots of green on my screen. Kill that. No. No, and... I don't know, there was a third somewhere. Has its corpse already gone? Maybe. Yes, I still think it's a terrible quest line. There's far too much bloody busy work in it. I'm talking about the Sheol ones. God damn, we're getting a real kind of like thou shalt not get a doja today kind of thing going on here. Oh, Pearl, thank you. Oh, I actually got debuffed. That's embarrassing. I need to get the thigh upgraded on this guy because he's still using that. And he definitely needs something better in there. I think there's a... I mean, obviously, the Zan one would be the best. But there are others, like there's a Cognizant or something one. Or Consequencent. I can't remember the exact name now. And even if I did, I would probably call it something else, which is, you know, my kind of style with things. Because these are made-up names. So I treat them with the contempt that they deserve. God damn, the game is hating me today. You watch, we're going to get all the way to, you know, where you'd normally go if you were running from sorrow. And then suddenly get the one we actually need. Because reasons. Debuff you as well. What does he say? This tends to happen. When I'm on it, I'm usually on because I've got time to play. Which means I don't have a lot of time to chat. And then I end up trying to have 3 conversations at once and keep the narration going on the video and end up just complete and utterly rambling about a load of crap. Oh wait, that happens in every video. Hey, you got an extra one. And still no. Yes, the RNG gods are not with me today. You have not made enough AO content this week. You have not made the necessary sacrifice. We are not appeased. You must make more AO content, and then the RNG will start to run in your favour again. It feels like that sometimes, you know. Which is complete and utterly nonsensical, but yeah. Okay. Spot the corpse. Mousing over the ground. I bet that one's got a doja on it, and that's why I can't find it. Because it has a doja on it. Meanwhile, we'll... you go kill that one. I'm going to carry on... Oh, toes. There you go. No, didn't have a doja on it. Would have been funny if it did. Yeah, spot the orange toes in a landscape essentially in red. Even with the rather large colour gamut I have on this monitor, it's still not easy. Go on, hit him harder. Yes, indeed. Alright, did I miss any here before we progress forward? I'm not seeing any. I'm really not seeing any, so let's crack on this way. Are they even worth debuffing any more of these mobs? I should sort of do it just out of habit, really. I do on the agent. The agent with dock running is one of my favourite playstyles, actually. Just having massive heals and init debuffs on something with that much damage and evades is it's almost basically wrong. It's funny because everybody said that, oh yeah, agent's tough, agent's really hard to play, and I didn't think so. And then I had another think about that, and what occurred to me was maybe it didn't seem hard because you've already played a lot of the classes that agent will, you know, do with the false profession thing. Whereas if you were coming into the game cold, having never played any other class, then yes, agent would be difficult because you wouldn't be aware as much, I think, of what the other classes can and can't do and what might be useful in that respect. So I can see, you know, the logic in it, you know, if you look at it from that particular point of view. So a new player, agent is difficult. Not because it's difficult to play, it's because, as I said, it relies on, I think, certain knowledge about other classes. Right, you know, oh, I need a bigger intelligence buff to do X, Y, Z. Well, on an agent, you can cast that. Odin's Missing Eye. You can't cast the other one. That's a... Is it a DB quest? I think it's a DB quest, Nano, so you can't ever get hold of it unless the Greedy Shade sells it. But even if he does, I think it is locked to MP. I don't think an agent can use that. But you see, I kind of knew that going in. I knew what these buffs were from talking to other people. And early on the agent, we did spend a fair bit of time as MP with a little heal pet running around. You know, which is nice, but once you're effective with the Doctor Nanos, then yeah, where is it? Oh, it's there. Seriously, the game hates me today. It really does. Stop hating me and give me a doja. Yeah, so if you guys want to come along for a nostalgia run through Deus Ex, the original game from year 2000, even older than Anarchy Online, come along. I've got it running quite well. I've used a mod for it called New Vision, which updates the Unreal Engine it uses to run with DX10, so you can add a lot more to it, updates the textures, but doesn't change the game in such a way that it's no longer vanilla. There is another mod for that called the Revision, where you can basically totally recreate the game, you know, change the mechanics drastically. And also the audio's been updated and changed. You know, it was good for its time, but it does sound dated now. I mean, they could have produced a better sounding musical production in it, definitely. But they went with a particular kind of vibe on everything in terms of how they produced the music in it, and that for me is definitely part of the, you know, that original vibe you get, which is why I've kind of gone for it that way. You know, I wanted that feeling of, oh, I remember this, and you know, all of that. So I'd probably do that, and then I may, if there's time, I may give the revision a go as well, because it is a game I remember really well. You know, I think I did every possible ending for it. I think there are 3 distinct endings. I'm pretty sure I did all of them back in the day. And the overall story arc was very, very good. And there were a lot of little side quests and things. It's a surprisingly complete game in of itself. Definitely more story focused than the newer titles, which I like. I still love Deus Ex games. I wasn't massively impressed with the latest one. It just felt too short. It really did. I got to kill in the first kind of real boss, and I thought, okay, here's the first boss, and then the game finished. I was like, oh, that's the game. Why is that the game? That's all of it? Where's the rest of it? You know, I genuinely did feel like that about that one. No, we don't want him. We want that longy. Who has spawned over here? What I should have done, really, was go farm this off camera and then start recording, because I want to log the other tunes today. Oh, excuse me while I go off and sneeze. I'll edit that out. You don't need to have your eardrums blown out, do you? Again. I do run a compressor to stop that happening, but even so, considerably louder when sneezing than I am when I'm talking. Generally, I'm speaking in quite a relaxed conversational volume rather than shouting down the microphone. Is there anything here? I'm getting annoyed now. We're getting into the I've killed too many bloody zombies already, and I'm getting cheesed off with it, because they're not exactly a challenging battle, are they? You know, it's just like, okay, there's some over there. I think someone's been here today. Die. Yay, friends. So anyway, yeah, if you want to, come and join me for that. And if you've never played the game, you can probably pick it up for like $1 now on Steam or something like that. I can't. There we go. I mean, it's Glumpance. I can remember there was a PC demo. If you remember when PC magazines were a thing, you know, you'd buy it every week or every month, and it would have like a CD or DVD on the front. I remember DVD Gamer becoming a thing, and then the DVD Gamer had a demo release, and the demo was the Anarchy training stage and the first mission. And I played the 2 of those. I did so much exploring. The second I'd finished it, I stood up, went to the shops, and just bought it straight off the shelf. I went, yep, that's the game I want. It came on a CD, I think. Was it a CD? Pretty sure it came on a CD. It was back in the day, like I say. 18 years ago, though. Wow. So yeah, that's not the plan for today. I'm probably going to heavily edit this section down, keep it under a few minutes. I've actually been here for 20 minutes now, which is too long. It shouldn't take more than 10 minutes to get one of these. Shouldn't do. And then does. Yeah, start pulling these guys over. There we go. Have I got procs running? I think I do. Smoky Salamander's a bit annoying, but it can't actually do any damage, so honestly, not really caring at this point. I don't think it's actually managed to hit me yet, and even if it has, it's only hit me by a tiny amount. No. Come on, dude. Drop me a dojo, and I will stop hunting your kind. You know, until tomorrow. You would get involved. I hate coal lizards. Oh, yay, there we go. Well, thanks for coming, guys. It's been a great party, but we're going. Yes, we are. Bye. Right, okay. They're all following me. Goody good. We shall hand this in. As I say, there is no arbiter this week, so things are going a bit slower. Before we get into all that, what was I actually working on with research? I'm on preservations 9. That's going to give me max health. What was spatial awareness? What's next? Evades, psychic, and then stamina and sense. Yeah, I think spatial awareness is what we should be building on next. I think more useful, because I'm starting to think about alphas and stuff. Did that not register? Okay. What should we do with the pet? Let's make sure it completely obscures any object you might want to interact with. That's what players want. Seriously? Finally. Ah, dear. I don't like pet classes for the simple reason the pets always get in my bloody way. Constantly. It's like trying to navigate on a website and there's like pop-ups and you're just trying to steer around them with your mouse, etc. Can't do this while you've got fine. There we go. I wasn't falling, I was jumping. Yes, I was. Don't you forget it. Scarlet Dull Quest. So just here. I haven't got time for a conversation with you. Spent too long getting that. Tokens collected 5,779. That's quite a few. Yes, it is. Right, we've got Prisoner. We've got Scooplet Outbreak again. Oh, God. That is miles away. Yes, it is. And, of course, Diseased Prisoner. Terminate Alien Cocoons. That's pretty fast and easy, I think. Go for that. Ooh, night time. Oh, haven't checked in with Stella today. Let's just go see. No, nothing doing today. Always handy to have that extra buff. Notice I'm not using a nanocan at the moment. That's because the XP reward for handing in a mission with research is capped anyway. So it's kind of wasteful to use it. Quick, zone before the music starts. Yes, we dodged it. Mind you, I've said that before, and then miraculously, as I've come out here, then the music started. Let me tell you, that is annoying. Yes, it is. But there you go. Right, cocoons. I think we're going to do what we did last time, which was just basically pretty much ignore them. Shall have those boots, thank you. Pets on follow for now. Okay, and let's do that. And now we're going to put the pets on guard. Let them decide what we're going to fight. Alien cocoon. Hopefully the last one, I didn't miss any, is correct. And running away. Yeah, if I came in with two shields, it'd be even better. Yes, it would. We got their build blip. Level 47 fixer. Cool. Oh, I actually killed some of them there somewhere. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was purely doing, meh, I'll just use the tool and do nothing else. Utter laziness. Yes, it is. Now, I don't want to make a massively overextended video just for dailies, do I? So what we'll do next is, I think, Prisoner when we get to ICC. There we go. ICC, where frame rates go to die, he said in his best manly voice. Or whatever you might call that. We did go through Omni-Ent last time, actually. Except I managed to not record it. I actually paused the recording while I nipped to make a cup of tea and then didn't restart it. I should have known that. Right, okay. So, I think we'll go with the classic route. Yes, we will. Harry's. And everybody unfollow. Right, what are we getting today? Have someone there? How's he doing? Yeah, he's not at it for very long. There we go. He's taking damage over there. Let's put Healy on him. I can't escape, can I? Yeah, he's got a hate. He's got a hate thing for... Oh god. Real effects? Real effects? I'm gonna utterly butcher your name and then just have to apologise after the fact. I don't know if he wants anything off him. We don't, anyway. Meep? Yes, please. I will take one meep. There we go. Very nice. And he has no health. Have a nice day. Oh, he's not sat down. Sit down. I can't heal you. There you go. Right, so next we've got the big thing. I'm going to log my fixer and give myself a fixer grid, I think. Definitely. There we go. Righty tight, let's get ourselves inside the fixer grid again. I think it's all the way up on level. Hello. Bit of a long zone there. Yeah, 9 right we want. Nine right. Uh-oh. Fell off. But actually hit grid before I did. Nice. And let's kill Scooplets. Because obviously, you know, the clan agency's decided, oh, we need a powerful 220 to go do that mission. I'm not sure, what level are those things? They're yellow. So they're not completely gimp, are they? It's not like doing rats, which just feels like, you know. Right, and oh, I've also got Path of Shadow. Right, come on. I got a poof. Got a poof of smoke. Yes, I did. Should have got the pets here first, shouldn't I? Is it running away, or am I just doing incredibly bad damage? I'm doing incredibly bad damage, aren't I? Yes, that's exactly what it is. I remember the first time I got one of these Scooplet type missions. I couldn't get it to work because I had no idea how it worked. And I was trying to, you know, like absolutely stand on the X. I'd been back in the game for about 2 days. Never seen that mission before or anything like it. In fact, dailies were new to me then. After being away a little while. And I was there trying to stand on the X, like, oh god, this is a nightmare. Not realising, no, just run round, you know. It'll just poof on you. But yeah, I was like, I wasn't here, I was on like a lobby character out somewhere. Going, oh, it poofed then. You know, and you're trying to figure this out, so you can see the X there. I'm like on the marker, trying to be exactly on the spot like this, trying to get it to work. It's a bit like the the Penumbra quest when you do the Shivering Peak part. Was that another one? Yeah. and you've got to go find the treasure. All you've got to do is keep an eye on your NCU. You don't have to stand in a precise location. You just have to keep, be situationally aware. It took me a few runs through that quest before I figured that out. So don't feel bad if you didn't know that. Because neither did I once. That's just one of those things that once you've done it, 20 times, maybe you figure it out. Yay. Right, let's head on back and hand these in. Oh dear, with the terrible water. There's some old footage on a site and on a YouTube channel called t00n, and I will be doing a shout out video for that this week if I can find the time. And what the team there are doing is they're trying to bring everything about Anarchy Online, the music, the lore, all to sort of one central location, which is great. I said, I'll help where I can. Please don't re-upload my videos though. They're probably okay where they are. And all that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm going to do a shout out for them and try and get them a bit more of a subscriber base on YouTube at least. The site looks pretty nice as well, but we'll get into all that when I make the video, which is not what I'm doing today. Come on. A dead prisoner. Yeah, they've got all the videos of the old Prophet, what is it? Prophet Without Honor or something. I forget the title now. It was the title of the storyline that ran for 4 years in the game, or was supposed to run for 4 years. I'm not sure it actually did. Yes, Henry, and I was part of that. I was there when Henry Radaman spoke at the Council of Truth. I was in that room. Yes, I was. I was in the Council of Truth. And only a GM or an ARC could get you inside that building back then. And yes, sure enough, a GM played as Henry Radaman with a bunch of scripted stuff. Where am I going? Yeah, and I do remember it. Now, if only I'd had the facility to record the game back then, that would have been something to have on video. However, it wasn't a thing back then. We didn't have easy stuff like shadow play and that. I don't even think Fraps was a thing back then. And if it was really terrible quality and huge, humongous files. I don't think that's really changed for Fraps though, has it? I still see people using it now when they've got an NVIDIA-based GPU, and I'm like, dude, Shadowplay, OBS, anything but Fraps, and like Bandicam in the middle of the screen there. It's like, oh, dude, oh my god, please no. Right, so I'm going to log this guy, and then I think, let's get a couple of the other tunes out. It's nice to flex big, strong Atrox muscles. Yes, it is. Right, okay, Calbrock. What have I got? Where were we up to with this tune? Oh, I've now got Apotheosis 10 to play with. Yes, we do. It's quite slow with dailies. Like I say, it's always been quicker doing Apotheosis in Inferno Hard, but I've been a little bit lazy. Well, actually, more accurately, been kind of busy is the honest truth there. Right, straightforward. Okay, not so bad. That's a quick one. Prisoner again. It's nice to actually do regular dailies on him, not just alien dailies like he has been doing for weeks on him. Because that's like... Yeah, what makes the Deus Ex game so good more than anything else is in fact the storytelling, I think. Right, so I've just got these two to do. Oh, and a doja. We'll go to Inferno. Do I need boots still on this guy? I need to get that ring done, don't I? Yes, he's definitely nearing his completion now. Yes, he is. Could I? I wish the default was center on player. Yes, I do. Right, I'm going to go Sorrow this time. Hopefully this won't take as long as it bloody well did last time. The heat of Inferno is burning up. Yeah. Do I look worried? Poof, there you go. Oh, hello, Mr. Sunfish. Allow me to relieve you of your life. Yeah, I'd make a terrible bad guy, wouldn't I? No, not on you. Oh yeah, well, we'll have a pop at you. Why not? Do I want the other guys? Not really. Calm that one. Calm that one. Calm the second demon. I love crowd control. La 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 la. It's the 2 plunders. Let's do the 2 nanite enhanced ransacks. Hit me now, dude. Come on, hit me now. Yeah, the damage. Somehow, I don't know why, but the damage always feels greater when you're directly creating it. Come on, I'll do the other one as well. And let's do in your ACs as well. There you go. Have even more damage. Nah, see. Kill Demon of Shadow. They drop it in like in like 1 or 2 kills. No, they don't. I mean, I'm not saying that can't happen. But like I say, every bloody time it's no more, no less likely than, you know, with a Sunfish. And the Sunfish is a damn sight easier to kill. Has less HP. I mean, just that alone is, you know, enough. Let's keep up all my drainage. Yeah. Nope. Okay. I can't remember what it was like the first time I brought the trader here. Honestly, I have forgotten. It has been quite a while though since that was a thing. Yeah, I don't like fighting over there because of those stupid coal lizards. Super annoying. Yes, they are. Now, do we have some more? I see you. I see you. Yes, I do. If I start off with drains, they go a bit weird. I don't know why. They just sort of, like they can't find my tomb or something. They run off being weird. Anything else hiding up and around here? No, but there's you. I don't think this guy's been out here looking for one of these since... When did he hit? I think after Apotheosis 9. And then I had to get 3 alien levels before I could really carry on with it. I'd done all the rest of the research. Hey, nice. Right, okay. We'll scoot back to the garden. Yeah, I do like Trader. It's a nice, rounded kind of class to play when you get to the end game. I'm not saying it's like that all the way through, but it certainly is once you get there, you know? Always welcome in teams, good for soloing, pretty solid damage if you build him right, and there's a lot of different weapon choices you can go with on the Trader as well, which is nice. I just really wanted the PDKPs. I was like, I want to do damage. Yes, I do. Lots and lots of damage. Thank you. Kaboom, 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 splat damn. But it does take a while to get there. That's the thing. You know, but I seem to remember the crowd control really made it for him, I think. That's what really, you know, made him as fun to play as he is, because you could solo a lot harder because you were doing stuff, and you could solo a lot more mobs because you could rip them to pieces. You know, they just have like no evades, no nano, can't nuke, can't do diddly squat basically. It does make a difference. There we go. And capped again. Where are we at? About halfway. Yeah, that's easily doable. Inferno hard old. and a solid team of DD, and yeah, just LOL your way through the mission. Not a problem. Right, Warden Stains. And morning has broken on Rubicar. Warden Stains, it's me again. At your service. Right, okay, so let's go do Diseased again. La-di-da-di-da. Is this guy faster? Is he faster than... He's not, he's got the same run speed, but it feels faster than the MP. How bizarre. I don't remember where I got that nano disc. Kind of strange. Yes, it is. Okay, I doubt very much that's the one we did last time. I don't think enough time has expired. How are we doing on time? Right. Exhibit A. 2 minutes. It could be. That could be the one we did before. That one's 22. I think it is. Where were we standing when he died? That, I think, is the one I killed last time. And here I am back again, waiting on the timer for this one. And while I've been waiting, the next Kalos, eh? Is she getting my Umbrel? Umbrel Wrangle Premium. Yep, there you go. Other player gets 147. We get none of it. Sandy piece of goo. I think this guy... Yeah, I'm pretty sure the trader actually wore that for a time. Yes, he did. What was that? Sniper's friend. I need to get one of those for my agent. Yes, I do. Drain you of everything, Sonny Jim. Yes, we will. What else can I drain on him? He doesn't actually use nano. I think the AoE he does, I think that's purely a... I think that's a perk of some description. Oh, all the critting that's going on. Is he dodging that? You annoying man. Tower victories. Whoa, that's been busy the last day or so. I don't think he's going to drop anything I want there. There we go. Thanks for team. Right, we've got to do a bit of collecting out in DB. Perpetual Wastelands, actually. Wow, yeah, that's been busy. My God. Last 48 hours have been rather... yeah. It's been a bit of a thing. Right, okay, so we've just got to go collect this garbage. Upload to map. Thank you. Have a nice DAS. I don't know why I'm reloading my guns. It's not like I'm about to use them here, is it? Right, somewhere down here are the parts we need. T00n. Not seeing them though. Oop. There's one. What have we got here? Scope. There's something up ahead over here. Barrel. Okay, so now I want the chunky bit, the stock, which may or may not be in this section. They're not always in the same section. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but it's a thing. What's that bit? You're right in my way, do you know that? No, that's another scope. Let's head over the wall into this bit. Should be some there. I like that the game just immediately plays the music for that, but not for half the other things we did. What we got there? Scope again. Ah, that looks like it. Stock. Yep, it is. Right. Time to go hand in. I may fire when ready, apparently. However, I choose not to. We've got to go see the warden first, and then it's time to hit the agency. It is quite comical at 2:20, where you just sort of go there and literally ignore the mobs, except when they get in the way of whatever it is you're trying to pick up or loot. Then they become a problem. I actually, when I was doing betas, I'd forgotten to pre-farm a treatment token board. So I was halfway there with all perks all over the place and what have you. And had to go dashing off to PW. Thankfully the pets were still working. I just went out there and killed, I don't know, like half a dozen bloody cyborgs trying to get the treatment token board. I needed it for one symbiont. I think it was like the eye or the head, or, you know, one of the ones where your treatment suddenly drops as you're replacing it. So yeah, it was like one step, and it's like, oh god, 10 in treatment, sure, I can't believe it. My god, annoying. And yeah, we figured it out. Right, you take this garbage out of my NCU? No, inventory. And there we go. Then it's you. Can I have my reward now? Goodbye. Nice. Nice. So where does that put me on there? Ooh, pretty close. I'll record it before I do it, I promise that. And I think, looking at the timer there, I'm probably out of time on this episode to add in me logging in the engineer and the agent. So I'll maybe save them for another episode. Okay folks, bye for now.